You know, that's an interesting story too, getting licensed. You know, when you go to engineering school, as a civil engineer anyways, that's all they talk about is you got to get licensed. You got to take the fundamentals of engineering exam, you got to take the professional engineering exam, you got to get licensed. So when after you graduate, that's all you think about. You don't think about the reasons why. It's not until you get older and you get into your career a bit when you start to realize what the significance of it means to be licensed and why you want to get licensed. You just do it. And looking back again, that's the best decision I ever made because it provides opportunities. It opens doors that wouldn't be open to you if you weren't licensed. And that's what I would tell young people today, that even if you don't think you're going to need a license in what you're going to do as an engineer, if you think your degree, that you might not need it to actually be an engineer, when you get out in the world and you get your job, you're going to limit your opportunities of what you can do. Well, anymore, engineering is becoming a global industry, and a lot of countries you can't work unless you're a professional engineer, unless you're a licensed professional engineer. So first, you got to get it here in the U.S., and then it opens opportunities elsewhere in the world. If you go to work for the car industry, car manufacturers, they don't have people that are licensed. They typically don't encourage licensure. But if you leave that career at some point in your life and you go into the private sector and become a consultant, you can't work unless you have your engineering license, unless you're a professional engineer. So that's what I mean about limiting opportunities. You want to maximize your opportunities. And it's important and it's easy to do when you're young and you're in the test-taking mode. It's a lot easier to pass the professional engineering practice exam. You know, what we see in Nevada, we don't have an exemption per se. The only exemption we have for engineers is if you work for utility companies or you work for the federal government. So if GM were to come here and create a plant, there are no exemptions in Nevada law. So you'd need to be licensed. And what we're seeing in Nevada right now, because there is a big push to diversify our economy. For the longest time we did gaming and tourism, but we're becoming more tech savvy, and those tech companies are moving here to Nevada. And what we're seeing is there's a number of engineers coming from other countries here to work in Nevada, and they're bringing a unique skill set that we don't have, such as tunneling or expertise in certain mining. We've had mining for a long time, but they're bringing new technology to the mining industry, and we don't have that skill set here. So when those engineers come and bring that skill set, our engineers here in Nevada learn about that, and we get to work on projects that we might not have been able to work on because we previously didn't have the skill set to do those kind of projects.